Folks, there is a time-honored saying that has been passed down lovingly from generation to generation, going all the way back, no doubt, to our European progenitor forebears, and it is this: snitches get stitches. Well, apparently the good folks over at NPR disagree. It came out the other day that not only are their employees still under a very strict mask mandate within the company, but they're encouraged to rat on each other if they see a fellow coworker not towing the line. Now, this came out in an email to the employees. Let me just read you what it says here. Quote, if you notice someone has forgotten their mask, you might tell them, hey, you forgot your mask. It's actually helping the person to be reminded. Nobody's intentionally trying to evade the rules. Alternatively, let your supervisor or your HRBO know, and they can remind that person. You can also share an anonymous concern via the ethics point system via this number, and HR will address your concern promptly, but that's not the best option for an immediate fix, end quote. I'm guessing the best option for an immediate fix is to plug your coworker with a shotgun out in the parking lot before he or she enters the building without a mask affixed to his or her face. Actually, it's NPR, so forget I said he or she and fill in the blank with however many genders are passing for real over there these days. Anyway, that's a draconian workplace, folks. Later in the email's closing, it says that those who don't meet the mask guidelines will be subject to discipline up to and including termination. Now, I have a couple of theories on this. The first one is, has anyone pulled the mask off any of the big bosses to see if they got a herpes outbreak or something like that? Maybe at night after all the boring people who talk on NPR go home, these muckety-mucks get together and have a big old eyes wide shut party where they give each other everything from pink eye to the monkeypox. That would be grounds for, I think, for wanting everyone around you to wear a mask so you don't look like the last asshole who's afraid of COVID. The second theory I have is that somebody upstairs is tired of walking down among the, hoi polloi looking up at the uggos and decided that everybody should just have to wear a bag on their face as a result. Look, I'm not condoning it. Don't shoot the messenger here. And finally, the least plausible in a real world, yet somehow the most likely in this one, these hand-wringing buffoons really do think that they're ahead of the next COVID curve. Mm-hmm. And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, good. Let them go for it. Let them go for it. Have at it, NPR. Of course, we'll have to pull your public funding, but you're a public and private company, so you can give it a go on just fundraisers and no more government subsidies, right? And no more subsidies. It's a pain in the ass to serve at the will of the taxpayer anyway. I know, I'm right. And I'm sure that most, if not all of your employees are so brainwashed by leftist word salad at this point that they'll stay and put the mask on anyway. Hell, I don't think you're going far enough, NPR, because your email specifically states that masks don't have to be worn by people who are in the recording studio. So F that, brothers and sisters. Let's mask up those stuffy announcers and make them even harder to understand than they already were. It's a red letter day for the nationalized media, folks, and you are here for it.